Hello everyone, welcome back to this session of English. In this session, we are going to discuss previous year questions of the chapter Adverb. So, in this session, we are going to discuss previous year questions, or you can say questions which are similar to the questions of previous year questions based on IBPS clerk examinations or which appeared in IBPS clerk examination. Well, these questions are only practice questions because these questions are not actually PYQs. In fact, these questions are similar to those questions that have occurred or appeared in IBPS clerk examination. So, let's begin the session. In this session, we will discuss 25 questions. So in this session, we are going to discuss how many questions? There are 25 questions that we are going to discuss in this session, which are related to IBPS clerk examination. And all these questions are based on adverb chapter. Adverb we know very well. Any word that adds a quality to the verb or that can qualify an adjective or the adverb as well. So that word is known as adverb. Or you can say a word which qualifies verb, adjective or adverb is known as adverb. It means another adverbs. Now, also we are going to discuss solutions to these questions in details. It means for each and every question, we will discuss a solution and that solution is appropriate. So let's begin the session. First of all, we are going to discuss the directions. It means these are the directions given to us that how to solve these questions. So these are several instructions that we should follow while doing these questions. Well, basically these are spotting errors actually based on adverbs. So read the sentence to find out whether there is an error in it. It means these are spotting errors. You will be given a sentence and the sentence will be divided into some parts. The error in, if any, will be in one part of the sentence. It means only one part of the sentence can contain error. The number corresponding to that part will be your answer. So the the letter that will be written in that part or corresponding to that part, that will be our answer. And if the sentence is entirely correct, if the sentence is absolutely correct, mark the answer as no error. So our answer will be no error. Ignore the errors of punctuation. It means the errors will be based on grammar only. There will not be any punctuation error. So let's begin the session. So the first sentence is, or the first question is, that is IBPS clerk adverbs practice question 1. So this is practice question 1. Now let us discuss this. He was too tired that he could not cross the street even with the help of a porter. Now if we look at this sentence, it is written he was too tired. Now too tired means extremely tired. Basically, whenever we use the word too, that is TOO, that shows extremeness of something and or extremeness of anything. And we know very well that extremeness of anything is not good, whether it is good or bad. So extremeness or it is excessiveness of anything is not good at all. So whenever we use he was too tired that he could not, so too and too makes the negative sense, but here it is written too tired that he could not cross. So that is showing, that is explaining us why, what is the reason. So he was too tired, so this too tired will be replaced, this too will be replaced with the word so. So is the correct adverb to be used over here. So that makes a phrase, that is he was so tired that he could not cross the street even with the help of a porter. Also, if we want to write TOO, we can use TOO, he was too tired to cross. That will be the sentence. So that could have been the sentence. So here the error is first and the answer is so tired. So this too tired should be replaced with the phrase so tired. Now let us move to the second question. The new project is too big for the trainee to handle on his own. Now big is actually an adjective, and an adjective can be qualified by an adverb only. Now if it is written the new project is too big, now this TOO is a preposition. TOO is a preposition that shows or indicates the direction of somewhere, so preposition, but here this to is of no use. So this to does not suit or does not fit in this sentence. Here we need to describe the word big, that is something is very very big. So this big is an adjective which should be qualified with the help of an adverb or qualified by an adverb. So here this TO2 is incorrect. Instead it should be replaced with TOO2. So the correct sentence will be, the new project is too big for the trainee to handle on his own. Also, if it is written 2 and 2, 2 and 2 always makes the sentence negative. It means the project is very big that the trainee cannot handle it on his own. So 2 and 2, that is TOO2 and TO2, both of these make a phrase that makes the sentence negative. After TOO2 we basically have an adjective, and after this 2 we have a verb, and this makes the sentence negative, whereby the quality or this quality is not there in the person, therefore this cannot be done. So this is actually a negative pattern. So here the solution is too big. So instead of writing TO2 and then big, we should write too big, that is TOO2 big. So this is adverb, TOO2 is an adverb, whereas TO2 is a preposition and big is an adjective. Now let us move to the question number 3. So the question number 3 is, the manager has sent many reminders to Mr. Rao to repay the loan, but has not received no reply. Now in this sentence here we see, here it is written has not received no reply. Now if not word is over here, that has not received, so this no word is incorrect over here, because we cannot have two negative words or two negations together. We can either write any over here, so has not received any reply, or we could write has received no reply. So no reply. So these two possibilities are there. Either we write has not received any reply, or we can write has received no reply, but not both the negations together. We cannot write two negative words together. We should simplify it by writing has received no reply or has not received any reply. So the solution is has not received any reply but has received no reply. So 4 is the correct answer because this part contains the error. Now let us move to the question number 4. Beside the chairman, all the committee members were present at this shareholders meeting. Now, beside the chairman, here the word which has been used is beside. There are two types of words. One is beside and another one is besides. Well, both of these are prepositions as well, and these can be used as an adverbs as well. Here we are using it as an adverb though. So here we have a word beside and besides. Beside means by the side of, or you can say next to, or you can say at the side. Or suppose there is a chair and here I am. So I am beside the chair. Here is the chair and here is the man standing. So I can say the man is standing beside the chair. Beside means near, or you can say by the chair, just inside of that particular thing. So there we write the word beside. And if we see the word besides means in addition to. It means it means in addition to. For example, I have 5 pens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I say that besides this pen, these pens are also blue. It means this pen is blue, and including this, these are also blue. It means besides this, these are also blue. It means all the pens are blue. So we are highlighting one, but we are including all of them. So in addition to that particular thing, we use the word besides. So here, according to the sense of the sentence, it is not beside, it should be besides. So the correct sentence will be besides the chairman. It means the chairman attended the meeting, also other shareholders were also present at the meeting. So besides the chairman, all the committee members were present at the shareholders meeting. Besides the chairman, it means we are highlighting the chairman, and in addition to him there were other committee members as well. So here the solution is 1, where beside should be replaced with the word besides. Now let us move to the question number 5. The club has lost a lot of business because of poor maintained facilities. Now, of course, this maintained is an adjective, and an adjective is an adjective is qualified by an adverb only, whereas this poor is also an adjective, but we need an adverb to qualify the adjective. Therefore, here because of poorly maintained facilities should be used. So this poor should be replaced with word poorly, because poorly is an adverb, whereas poor is an adjective. Poor man, suppose I say poor man, so we can see over here that man is a noun which can be qualified by an adjective. But if I say poor is an adjective, so when we need an adverb of this, so it will be poorly, and here maintained is actually a participle, and a participle is somewhere an adjective. So this is adjective or participle, and this is adverb. So this is the basic concept. Facilities noun, maintained adjective or participle, and poorly is an adverb. So here ly will be used. Now let us move to the next one, that is question number 6. The village has electricity today only because of the efforts of a few dedicated engineers. Now, a few dedicated engineers. The village has electricity. This part is correct. Today only because of what? The efforts of a few dedicated engineers. So I feel the entire sentence is correct. There is no error at all. Therefore, the error is none, and the answer is no error. That means the entire sentence is absolutely correct. Therefore, our answer is 5th, that is no error. Now let us move to the next sentence. That is question number 7. The cost of the new machine is likely to be so high as 10 times the existing ones. Now, whenever we compare, for example, we compare two things together, we use the word as and as. So as pattern is only used in negative sense. For example, I can say he is as intelligent as Ria, but I cannot say he is so intelligent as Ria. That will be incorrect. So the correct word will be he is as intelligent as Ria. But if I want to use the word so, then the sentence will be negative. That is, he is not so intelligent as Ria. So can be used in negative sense only, whereas as can be used in positive as well as negative sense. So here what I mean, that is, so high as will be incorrect because we need a positive sentence over here. So this so will be replaced with as. So the correct sentence will be the cost of the new machine is likely to be as high as 10 times the existing ones. Therefore, the error is in part 3. So as high as. Now let us move to the next one. Progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change nothing. Again, the same thing is here. We are writing cannot and nothing together, where two negations cannot come together in a sentence. So if we have two minus points together, that will make the sentence positive, or that will left the sentence meaningless. Therefore, this cannot change. Nothing should be replaced with anything. So here the correct answer will be 4. And it should be cannot change anything. So the correct sentence will be progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. So this will be the correct sentence. Now let us move to the next one. He walked as faster as he could so that he would not miss the train to work. Now, whenever we use as and as pattern, we always use positive degree of adjective. We can only use positive degree of adjective, but we cannot use comparative degree with the word as. For comparative degree, we basically use then. So as and as pattern is only used in positive degree of adjective. So here faster is actually the comparative degree of adjective, which is not required. Therefore, we should replace it with the word fast, that is positive degree of adjective. So the correct sentence will be, he walked as fast as he could so that he would not miss the train to work. So the answer is as fast. Now let us move to the next one. Gotham did not care so many about anything else as much as he cared for his dog. Now, we are talking about the word care, and care is uncountable, as we know very well. It cannot be counted, it is only felt. So this is a real asset, or you can say this is uncountable. And if it is uncountable, we cannot use the word many, because many is used only with the countable nouns. Here we should replace it with the word much, because much is used with uncountable nouns. So the correct sentence will be, Gotham did not care so much about anything else as much as he cared for his dog. So the solution is second part, so much about, instead of so many about. So second is the correct answer. Now let us move to the next one. This is question number 11 now. Veena wanted to become a surgeon and worked very hardly to achieve this. Now if we look at the sentence very carefully, in the third part we have a word hardly. Now what does this mean? Hardly means when something is not done at all, or when something rarely happens, or might be it happens, it does not happen at all, but maybe a little bit of happen, maybe it has started happening only. So hardly is actually a negative word which should not be used over here. She worked very hard means she was laborious, she worked with a great effort. So here hardly should be replaced with the word hard, because both of these words are different, hard and hardly. Hardly is not actually an adverb for the word hard. Hard is a different word. In fact, hard itself is an adverb as well, or can be used as an adverb as well, which means that someone is doing, or someone has done labor with a great effort. So here the correct answer is 3, that is worked very hard instead of worked very hardly. So this hardly should be replaced with the word hard. Now let us move to the next one, that is question number 12. As soon so he came home, he showered and got ready to go out again. So as soon as will replace as soon so. Now let us move to the next one. Since this foreign bank has not performed very good this year, it will not be setting up any new branch. Now here it is written, since this foreign bank has not performed very good this year. Now here it is performed, which is a verb. And verb can only be qualified by an adverb. If we want to qualify a verb, it can be qualified with the help of an adverb, whereas noun is qualified by an adjective. So if I say good boy, this is fine. Now suppose I say that she teaches. And how does she teach? She teaches very good. Or if I say good teacher. Now in these two sentences, or these one phrase and one sentence, if we look at this phrase, we have teacher, that is noun, good is an adjective which is qualifying this teacher, that is noun. But if I say she teaches, it means this is verb and this is action. Very, now what? Very good. Can I say very good teachers? No, not at all. Therefore this good word is incorrect over here. Instead we should write the word well. So the adverb for the word good is well. Therefore the answer over here is performed very well this year, not good. So our answer is performed very well. So the second part contains the error. Now let us move to the next one. The final decision can be taken only after we consider all the panel suggestions. So, if we look at the sentence carefully, let us read the lines one by one. The final decision can be taken only after we consider all the panel suggestions. So, the answer is no error because this sentence contains no error at all. Now, let us move to the next one. If his aim is to buy a house in the next 3 years, he should start immediate saving or immediate saving. Now he should start what? Saving, but as soon as possible. So it will be saving immediately. Immediate saving, immediate over here is an adjective, but we need adverb to qualify the verb, so it should be saving immediately. So the error is in part 4. Now let us move to the next one. How can we open these branches on time if we have not yet obtained the licenses? So if we see the first part, that is how can we open, correct. These branches on time, again correct. If we have not yet obtained the licenses, this is also correct. Therefore the answer contains, or the sentence contains no error. Therefore the answer is 5, that is no error. Now let us move to the next one. When he found out that the girl had escaped, he was absolute irritated and furious. Again, irritated and furious, these two are adjectives which can be qualified by an adverb only. So this should be absolutely. So it is not absolute, instead it should be absolutely. So our answer is 3, that is he was absolutely. Now let us move to the next one, that is question number 18. The trainer revised his work thorough so that no one could find fault with it. Again, if we see this one, revised his work. Work is here verb, and revised is verb. Work is actually object, so it is noun. But we are talking about revised, and she revised it thoroughly, not thorough, it should be thoroughly. So our answer is second, that is his work thoroughly is correct. Now let us move to the question number 19. Given that there was so less time, I thought the students had done a good job. So there was so less time, so the error is nothing and the sentence contains no error. So the answer is 5, there is no error. Now let us move to the next one, that is question number 20. The passage is more difficult that I am unable to comprehend it. Now here it is written the passage is more difficult that I am unable to comprehend it. Now more difficult, more is used when we compare two things together, but here we are not comparing it with anything. In fact, we are saying that it is a lot extent of difficulty. Therefore this more should be replaced with the word very. So the correct answer is the passage is so difficult. Okay, here that is written, so we can write so difficult. So difficult that I'm unable to comprehend it. So and that pattern, in case of so and that pattern, at the one part the cause is written and the another part the result or the effect is written. Now let us move to the next one. A man was sleeping at night in his cabin, that suddenly his room filled with light. So here a man was sleeping at night in his cabin. Now what happened at the same time? Suddenly his room filled with light. So it is that should replace with when. So our answer is 3, that when is an adverb which should replace the word that. Now let us move to the next one. Farmers can easily get loans under the Kisan credit card scheme which was launched by RBI. Again, if I say can easy get loans, so get is verb and verb is qualified by an adverb, not adjective, so it should be easily. So the correct sentence will be farmers can easily get loans under the Kisan credit card scheme which was launched by RBI. Now let us move to the next one. That is question number 23. That is question number 23. By so early as next year, the leading investment bank has plans to open an office in New Delhi. So by so early next year. So it should be by early next year. So should be removed from there. Now let us move to the next one. That is question number 24. Here it is. Many multinational companies have not been been as successful in India than we expected. Now, as we are comparing one to another, so we can only use as a structure. We cannot use the word then. So here the answer is as we expected instead of then we expected. So our answer is 4, but then should replace with as. Now let us move to the 25th or the last question of today's session. So here it is, mostly of the newly recruited officers have no experience in the banking sector. So this in this sentence it is written mostly of the newly recruited. Mostly at frequent intervals of time or many times, but most of the newly recruited officers, we are talking about officers which are noun. So mostly is not suitable word over here. Instead we should write most of the. So most is an adjective which can be used over here. Most of the newly recruited officers, so most can be used over here instead of mostly. So here the correct answer is 1, that is most of the. So this is the actually correct answer. Now we have done all the 25 questions. Thanks to you.